Hello and a very good evening. Former Secretary for Development Mak Tsang and former Assistant Director of the Highways Department Jung King-man were both given a suspended 8-month prison sentence for defrauding the government of housing allowances. They're now considering whether to appeal. Joao da Silva has our top story tonight.
It was more than a year ago and only 12 days into the Leung Chun-ying administration when Mak Tsang was forced to resign as Secretary for Development. A conspiracy to defraud case was brought against Mak and Tsang. They were accused of entering into a bogus cross-leasing deal with each other in the 1980s while they actually owned or had an interest in the flats they claimed they were renting. The pair was convicted in June at the district court for defrauding the government of $700,000 in housing allowances. Today, after receiving an 8-month prison term, suspended for 2 years, Mak walked out of the courthouse a free man. Visibly relieved, he thanked all those who wrote mitigation letters to the judge and extended an apology to his co-defendant, Jung King-man.
I'm blessed in life with my faith, with my family and with my friends, and I would long remember their support. I'm very sorry for involving Mr. Jung in this particular case, in particular his family, his Mrs. Jung and his 2 sons. And I think if I haven't taken up this post last year, this whole thing would not appear.
In their final submissions, the 2 defendants' legal teams underlined their clients' backgrounds and good reputations. Senior counsel Eric Kwok, representing Mak, referred to numerous mitigation letters submitted by senior government officials, including Financial Secretary John Tsang, as well as University of Hong Kong professors and former colleagues. Moreover, the defense teams of both Mak and Tsang also cited previous fraud cases involving the now defunct Private Tenancy Allowance Scheme for Civil Servants, or PTA, that culminated in suspended and community service sentences. In handing down suspended sentences for the 2 defendants, Judge Johnny Chan said he had taken into account structural deficiencies in the PTA scheme. The almost $2 million paid back by the defendants for the housing allowances received plus interest, their good character and their outstanding contributions to society.
Despite the success of the defendant's plea for a suspended sentence, that does not erase the fact that Mak Tsang, who was a senior minister in the Leung Chun-ying administration, is the highest-ranking government official to be convicted of a criminal offence since the handover. Joao da Silva, TVB News.
And just a quick correction there, the pictures in those graphics earlier were in fact Mak Tsang and Jung King-man themselves.